Let me start with something that absolutely baffles me. Why does Samsung keep pushing the boundaries of what a phone can be? I mean, we're talking about a company that's basically redefining the smartphone category every single year. And now? Rumors are swirling that they are planning to drop 8 flagship devices in 2027. Wait, 8? That's not just a lineup, it's a full-blown ecosystem. Think about it, for foldables alone. That's more than most companies release in an entire decade. What does this say about Samsung's strategy? Personally, I think they are trying to corner every possible niche in the premium market. Foldables, clamshells, tablets, and maybe even something we haven't even imagined yet. But here's the kicker, one of these rumored devices might be a rollable phone. And if that's true, it could be the most radical leap since the Galaxy Fold first came out. Let me break this down. Now, codenames are always fun to speculate about. We've got B9, H9, Q9A, Q9B, and Z9. The B8 was the Flip 8, so B9 is almost definitely the Flip 9. Same with H8 being the Fold 8, so H9 is the Fold 9. But then there's Q9A and Q9B. These feel like they are trying to split a single device into two variants, which is wild. One of them might be the Fold 9 Ultra, but the other? The Trifold 2. Wait, a trifold? That's like a phone that folds 3 times. Imagine trying to fit that into your pocket. It's not just about the tech, it's about usability. What makes this really interesting is that Samsung isn't just iterating, they're experimenting with form factors that could redefine how we interact with our devices. But here's the thing, the Z9 codename is the real mystery. The source says it's more tablet-like than phone-like, which is a weird way to describe something. If this is a rollable display, it's not just about the screen, it's about how you hold it, how you use it. Does it become a tablet when you unroll it? Or is it a hybrid? I'm honestly torn between excitement and skepticism. Because let's face it, rollable tech has been a pipe dream for years. We've seen prototypes, but nothing that's actually practical. What many people don't realize is that Samsung Display, their subsidiary, is already making rollable screens for Lenovo laptops. So maybe they've cracked the durability and hinge issues. But if they do launch a rollable phone, it's going to be a gamble. The market might not be ready for it. Or maybe it's time for the industry to evolve. This raises a deeper question. Are we still thinking about phones the way we did in 2010? Or is this the beginning of a new era where the device itself becomes a canvas for innovation? A detail I find fascinating is how Samsung keeps using the same naming conventions. Flip, fold, trifold, there's a pattern here. It's like they are building a family tree of foldable devices. But what happens when the next iteration is something that doesn't fit into any of those categories? That's the real test. If the Z9 is a rollable, it's not just a new product, it's a new category. And that's terrifying and exciting in equal measure. Let's not forget, the Galaxy Z Flip and Fold have been massive hits. They've proven that there's a market for premium, experimental devices. But will the Trifold 2 or rollable phone live up to that legacy? I think the bigger picture here is that Samsung isn't just chasing trends, they are creating them. And if they pull this off, they'll be the ones defining the next chapter of mobile technology. But here's the thing, we're all just speculating. The real test will be when these devices actually hit the market. Until then, it's all about the possibilities. What if the Z9 isn't a phone at all? What if it's the first step toward a device that's not bound by the limitations of a traditional smartphone? That's the kind of thinking that makes me sit up and take notice. So, what do you think? Are we ready for a world where our phones aren't just phones anymore? Or is this just another overhyped gimmick? Let me know in the comments. This is the kind of conversation that needs to happen.